with late game execution.
Please go subscribe to the Rumble channel for Franchise Sports TV under the name FSTV22. Now, I'm using that Rumble channel for any purposes of me getting kicked off YouTube, and also for more of my spicier joints. It's free as well, and I have the freedom to say whatever I want to say as well. So go subscribe to FSTV22. That is Franchise Sports TV 22 on Rumble. Where you at, JJ? Where you at, JJ? Oh, you sitting at home trying to figure how to coach. That's what you're trying to do right now, JJ. You're trying to figure out how to actually coach. But anyways, Doc Rivers, Darvin Ham, they advanced to the NBA Cup. Darvin Ham's second time advanced to the NBA Cup Finals. Yeah. Even though I really don't think the NBA Cup is nothing but a gimmicky goo-ga ba-ba-ba-ba-doo-da-ba-doo-da. Still, Darvin Ham got to the NBA Cup Finals twice. Well, you trying to figure out how to create some offense, intricate offense and intricate defense, and one of your star players went missing. Now they're saying missing, please find, on the back of milk cartons and everything. But anyways, we're going to talk about the Lakers. We're going to talk about the Milwaukee Bucks. Now, I tried to watch some of this game, trying to do my Christmas shopping in one of the richest areas in the nation for whatever damn reason. But anyways, enough about that. But I was trying to watch the game, and I watched the first quarter. The first quarter, the Bucks started out. They started out tough, and then all of a sudden, I don't know if they get tired. I think sometimes they do get tired because they're trying to play the pace of the other team instead of trying to play their pace. And for the most part, they're trying to play the pace of the Atlanta Hawks. Atlanta Hawks like to go fast because they are a younger team. And so, that happens. But they pretty much, I wouldn't say, they pretty much kept up with the Hawks for most of this game. And they got a victory today. So, I will say this. Some of you guys probably saw this in my community tab. Trey Young, his game, it's boring. And what I mean by boring, it's boring. Oh, here's what I'm going to do. Here's the game plan for the game. If I'm trying to be in the mind of Trey Young, here's my game plan. Shoot a whole bunch of threes, foul bait some more, and some more foul baiting. That's all this game is. I saw that at the beginning of the game when he had Andre Jackson Jr. holding him, and that's all he tried to do was foul bait. Curry doesn't even do that. Curry will just break you off the dribble and shoot. You shoot that motherfucker right in your face. That's why I can't stand Trey Young's game. I just don't. Some of these dudes they talk about, I just don't think they're really that good. If they was in the NBA that I grew up watching, somebody actually eventually did comment and said they'd be on the bench. They'd be on the bench. But this is the second time in 3 years that the Milwaukee Bucks beat the Atlanta Hawks to get to a finals or a championship game. So that's funny. This time at full force, at full strength, because the last time this happened was one for the NBA finals, and Giannis didn't play, and Trey Young was hobbled with an ankle injury, so he finally got the teams at full power. But yeah, Trey Young, he's just not exciting to me. He's just not exciting to me as a player. And I know some of his fans, if he does have a fan base, which all these guys do, he probably gonna say something like, "Oh, you're just hating." I'm not just hating. No, I ain't hate the guy, really. It's just, his game is just not appealing to me. It's just a product of this modern NBA. So I'm sorry for any Trey Young fans out there. I ain't saying he's garbage, but his game is just not exciting to me. But I know that's going to get translated to you're hating and me saying he's garbage. But that's where people's minds are at and how small people's brain cells are these days. But anyways, back to the Bucks. I don't want to talk about the numbers. They advance. the advance, some of the stuff I've seen, I'm really starting to like that Dame is showing a little bit more effort on defense. He's more aggressive on defense than he probably has ever been. And you have to be that way if you want to win a championship. You have to be that way. Even in his older age, as he was getting older and dealing with injuries, Clyde Drexler, once he was traded from the Portland Trailblazers to the Houston Rockets, he also realized he was not the same player. He also realized it was not his team. He also realized that Hakeem already been to the mountaintop already. He's already been to a finals. Actually, at this point, twice already, he's been to the NBA finals. So he knew what to do when he knew what to do. And he showed effort, even in his old age, played the defense, scored when he needed to. Clyde Drexler knew his role. That's what I want Dame to do. Learn his role. And he know what his role is. All this arid shooting and ridiculous shooting, he does not need to do that no more. You actually are on a team when you don't have to do that no more. You're playing with the guy who's leading the NBA in scoring. You're playing with a guy who's also a top 75 player of all time, a future Hall of Famer, a champion, a two times NBA regular season MVP, a finals MVP, a defensive player of the year. Must I go on? There's no need to just jack up stuff no more. Play within the flow of the game. Take what the defense is giving you. Today, he made basically the game clinching layup. You took what the defense is giving you. They don't give you the lane to go take a layup. You take that layup. That's the problem I have in the NBA. They shoot too many stupid, untimely threes that are not needed. They're not reading the defense and what the defense is trying to give them. If the defense is being laxed off you and they just playing whatever lazy defense, then go ahead and maybe shoot that three. But if the defense is clapping on you, don't force it. I see a lot of people just forcing it so they can make a play. But anyways, Doc Rivers got the win. Darvin along with him. They go into the NBA Cup Finals to play the winner of Houston Rockets or OKC Thunder. Another young team. A little bit better than the Atlanta Hawks. OKC is probably a little bit better than the Hawks. Houston. What can I say about Houston? I wouldn't say Houston is a surprise this year. I kind of saw them coming. We kind of saw them coming the last 2 years. Especially last year. I think they was 41-41 last year. And they just missed the in-season tournament game. With Ime Udoka, you're guaranteed to improve your team because he's a coach that shows discipline and actually knows how to coach. Unlike someone in LA. But it's funny how he got kicked out of his spot. But then again, I can't be totally mad. Because you can't say, they kicked the black man out of a head coaching position when they replaced him with another black man. But I still think it was very, very weird how they did that. And stupid. But regardless, he got another chance to coach an even younger team. And a team that I'm not going to say that Boston is a team of, they got Jason Tatum and Brown. They're full of their diva-ness. They got diva-ness going on because I have not seen diva-ness out of anybody out of the Celtics. And we all know Drew Holiday is not like that. So I can't say, Drew Holiday wasn't there at the time. But I can't say Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown are divas because they haven't shown any of that. And right now with this Houston Rockets team, he has a perfect team that he can coach. And they will listen to him because there's hopefully no diva-ness going on with that. I would say the only one that probably would act like that is Jalen Green, but I don't think he's like that at all. He needs to stay away from the weirdo Jezebels. But anyways, I think the Bucks can beat both of those teams, maybe, in the championship game. They just have to show discipline, have to direct the pace, and not do stupid stuff on defense, of course, like letting dudes just shoot. They have the what's the word I'm thinking of? The experience. I don't know why I had to say experience, but they just, to me, this is a regular season game, of course, but they had the experience to go out and beat Houston, and hopefully they can do it one more time. Actually, they got to do it again. And they do play Houston. Either way, they got to play OKC or Houston twice. So, 3 times this year, so whatever. But regardless, they just got to play. They got to play smart, and they got to play to win. And I heard Charles Barkley or Kenny Smith? One of those two said that Giannis and Dame had to be played perfect, but nobody else. No, it's a team effort. It can't just always be Giannis and Dame. It has to be everybody contributing. What's the point of a team? It can't be one person just playing. It has to be the team running on all cylinders. Something that's a lost art form. Everybody has to be playing for each other and everything else on the same page. No one's quitting on the team. A la Devon Campbell, it's a different sport, but it just has to be some type of unity. So cohesion, that's what made them Spurs teams look so good. There's no agendas, no divaness going on, no selfishness going on. None of that was going on with the Spurs. So anyways, Bucks win. Ha JJ Redick. And one more question I had before I get off here. Why is there no smoke for Quin Snyder, a.k.a. old-ass Peter Parker? Where's the smoke for him? Because he's gotten away with a lot of stuff. He's able to get away with a lot of stuff with his coaching. He failed in Utah. I don't know if he's going to fail in Atlanta, but I just find it so easy that he got a new job. And I find it so easily that, Trey Young is working underneath him, but it was reports of what was going on with Nate McMillan. All of a sudden, Nate McMillan was the bad guy. It's funny how that goes. Oh, yeah. I forgot to do this, too. JJ Redick thought he was really something. Nothing but a bum.